What's up guys, Yusuf here bringing you another DCEU video. So last week it seemed like there wasn't a single day that could go by where Warner Brothers and DC's names weren't in the trades. While the Batman Matt Reeves confusion was cleared up, there was a certain piece of news that we didn't really get to cover, and that is the announcement of a Joker standalone Elseworlds film. This video will act as said cover story. So for those who were living under a rock, Deadline reported that Warner Brothers and DC are in the very early stages of getting a Joker Origin film ready. The film would be directed by Todd Phillips, director of The Hangover and War Dogs, who will also co-write it with 8 Mile scribe Scott Silver. Lastly, and certainly not least, the legend himself, Martin Scorsese, would be a producer on the film. The film is supposedly taking place in the 80s and will be a hard-boiled, gritty crime film set in Gotham. It will feel more or less like a comic book film and more along the lines of Scorsese's films set during that time period. Okay, first off, let's set the DCEU aside. Let's set any cinematic universe aside. Any knowledge of them. If this movie gets announced in a world without cinematic universes, there will be no confusion like there is on the internet right now. People would be losing their friggin' minds at the thought of someone like Scorsese even wanting to be involved in a comic book movie. It's not often that one of the OGs, one of the greats, wants to get their feet dirty with comic books. With that being said, bringing my cinematic universe knowledge back into account, I'm still excited about this project. If it actually happens. Now, let me get this out there. I do not for one second think that Warner Brothers execs sat up and thought, hey, let's do a Joker Origin movie, not in our universe. The universe that barely has gotten any real ground. I don't believe it. I don't believe that for a second. I do believe, however, that it was Martin Scorsese that came to Warner Brothers with the idea. I think he was sitting at home, still a tad bit befuddled as to why his film Silence didn't get the love and box office numbers it deserved, and even Oscar buzz. I think that no matter how great Scorsese is, he thinks getting slightly involved in the comic book game is a smart move. I say slightly because clearly he won't direct it. If he wanted to direct it, best believe that'd be the headline all over the place and Warner Brothers would be running with that. Martin Scorsese wants to direct a Joker Origin film set in the gritties 80s, so that's why I say slightly involved. Looking at it from Warner Brothers' perspective, do you turn away any idea from the great Martin Scorsese? Do you look at him in the face and say, yeah, that's nice, but we already have this shared universe thing going on and we kinda have a Joker? Hell no. You try to figure out how this could work while not compromising the DCEU. Even though I think it will, but that's a video for later this week. Trust me. I honestly believe that Warner Brothers could just have this be an Elseworlds story, but they could easily say it's within the multiverse, because it is. In the New 52 and the amazing Multiversity comic, it was established that Superman, Red Sun, and Elseworlds story was a part of the multiverse under Earth 30. Also, the world of Gotham by Gaslight is in the multiverse as well under the banner of Earth 19. So this Joker origin story could be its own thing, but it also wouldn't hurt someone to say the lovely word multiverse. I doubt we get any developments of this story anytime soon. I expect Warner Brothers to try and do a better job of cracking down on stories like this. I doubt it. But especially with Justice League, the marketing push for that movie right around the corner. Maybe next year we get a little bit of an update, but for right now, let's just, keep it focused on the DC movies that we know for a fact are getting made. Guys, hop in the comments though. That's the most important thing. You go into the comments and telling me what you guys think. I'm on board with this, like I said, if it happens, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. And if it does happen, it won't be anytime soon. So go ahead and tell me what you think. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you aren't already, while hitting the bell so you can get notified when we post new DCEU content.